am I going to do with all of this milk? Well, I'm going to make cheese. That's what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel, share my channel, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. I know I'm asking a lot, but it really For Robiola cheese, in which we'll be making today, I'm going to take a half a gallon of milk right straight from the barn. I've just filtered it, and so it's still goat temperature pretty much. And I'm going to stir in 1/3 of a cup of buttermilk, cultured buttermilk. It needs to be cultured and with live cultures. And I'm going to stir that into this milk. There we go. Then I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to keep it on the back of my stove for a couple of hours, and then we'll come back and add some rennet to it. Robiola cheese takes 1/4 of a teaspoon of rennet. Oh, I thought I was in the picture here. And so I'm going to mix that also in with a little bit of cool water. And then I'm going to get my little wooden spoon here, and we're just going to gently stir the rennet into the milk that has ripened now, so about 3 hours. So we're gonna just gently stir this, and then we're gonna leave it sit for an hour or so, and then come back and cut these into curds as well. So now it's time to cut the curds on the Robiola, and so I'm just gonna take a knife, and I'm just gonna cut this into some little squares, and it spins around in here, so and there we have it. So now we'll let these curds cure for a little bit longer. They'll shrink up, and and then we'll drain the whey off of these and hang it until tomorrow. Okay, so now the curds have shrunk enough that I can go ahead and pour off the whey through a cheesecloth right here in the sink. And then sometimes I save the whey and feed it to the chickens, but our chicks aren't big enough yet for this. So they like the protein. They drink the whey like going out of style. So they love it. So what I'm going to do is tie up all 4 corners of this cheesecloth. Oh, you probably can't see very well. Just lift it up here and set it up here in a bowl. So I'm going to tie up all 4 corners of this cheesecloth, and then we're going to hang it to dry, or to drip, to drain, until tomorrow, and then I will salt them in the morning probably, and let it set for the rest of the day. Oh, jeez. I'm struggling with this today. So yeah, so we're just going to hang it, let it dry, or drip. Keep saying that. So they will drain all night, and then tomorrow we'll be back and salt them. Good morning. So it has been overnight since I hung this Robiola cheese, and so it has been hanging there overnight draining. And so this morning I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to save the cheesecloth back because it's, anyways. And then I'm going to break this cheese up, and oh man, it's almost perfect right now. The curds are nice, and I'm going to put in, like I used a half a gallon of milk, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of salt in there and mix that in thoroughly. And then once I get that mixed in, then I'm going to add some garlic to it. We like it flavored up as garlic dill. So I will put the garlic in it today, and then when I, probably this evening, take this cheese down and shape it into a log, then we'll roll it in dill at that time. So right now, I think I've got the salt pretty well mixed in here. Oh, this looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. I might not even wait until tonight. I'm going to put a little bit of extra garlic in here today. I just kind of wing it all the time whenever I do it. But I'm going to go ahead and mix this garlic in here really well. The salt should bring out a little bit more of the whey that's still maybe trapped in here. It'll just help it dry out a little bit more. And so right now you can see I can form this in a ball. And it looks really super good right now. I could probably form this into a ball right now if I wanted to, or a log, but I think it needs to drain that little few hours anyways, just to make sure we don't have any whey trapped in there, because that makes up too soggy of a cheese when you're trying to do a log. So alright, I think I got the garlic all mixed in good, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in this cheesecloth that I left laying here, and hang it back up for a few hours to see if we get any more whey coming out. Oh, this is looking excellent today. So, okay, so I'm just going to pull up the corners like I did yesterday, and put this put the string back on here and hang it back up. Okay, so I am all done waiting on this cheese. This is the Robiola cheese. Again, I salted it earlier and put some garlic in it. So now I am going to take it out of the cheesecloth and put it on a piece of parchment paper and shape it into a log. It doesn't look like it had any more whey in it at all. So now I'm going to shape this into a log and press it all together pretty hard. Oh, it's going to make a big log. I'm going to roll it into a log. And it's like working with Play-Doh. Not all going to stick together, apparently. Yes. There, maybe that'll work better. Sometimes you just gotta wing it. I'll do it. And now, I'm gonna sprinkle dill on the paper and on the cheese, and then we're gonna start rolling it up till I get it all coated with dill. All coated really good. Press it all up in here. And I'm just going to roll it up. There we go. And there we have roviola cheese, complete. Wash the rest of that dill off my hands. So, follow me on YouTube, Heskett Haven Farm, for more ideas on things to do with all that milk.